We've been repeatedly asking this question in Parliament. It has been stalled. No question about China is ever admitted into question hour. Can the government of India, I'm challenging the government of India, the Prime Minister of India, the Defense Minister of India, to categorically state that there has been no incursion on Indian territory.
Now, A.K. Antony, Defense Minister of India, 2011 Parliament. What did he say about China? He said the best way to contain China is not to develop border villages. As we speak now, our Prime Minister is in Uttarakhand in the border area inaugurating projects worth more than 2,000 crore there. They said the best way, don't do anything. Allow Chinese to come. Give acres and acres and square miles of acres in Ladakh and Arunachal and different parts. Don't even pick up a fight. Now when BJP goes to the border, BJP is there as a government. When all the border areas get developed, we look China eye to eye. And suddenly they have this China problem, including Rahul Gandhi ji. I don't know who he meets outside the country. And with respect to Karthik ji's very specific thing, I find it very funny. This is a Congress state till 1967. Now Congress party in Tamil Nadu has become a cheerleader for DMK. DMK has got no business to come in 1967 to govern the state. I find the Congress party more as a cheerleader for DMK, encouraging them whatever nonsense they are doing. The only common link I see between, Tamil Nadu and Telangana. Both states have made the states as states of drunkards. When they came to power, their liquor revenue, what was it? 12,000 crore. They have taken it to 30,000 crore now. We are at 44,000 crore. When the state got bifurcated, Telangana, if you look at the net debt, was 75,000 crore. It's 3,13,000 crore now. Tamil Nadu is the state with the highest number of debt in the country, 7 lakh crore. What model are they talking? Are they talking of a development model? Are they talking of a pro-poor model? This is a model that is family politics entrenched model, which clearly uses liquor revenue to finance voters 500,000. And then you borrow debt and you're not able to service debt. And you portray this as a model to say, please keep BJP out. I'm not saying BJP is in Tamil Nadu today. It's a work in progress. You got to get a lot of things right. But of course, we are going to offer a very alternate ideology to the very model of what the Dravidian parties do here and what parties like TRS do there. And I'm very proud to say, as a first generation politician, son of a farmer, I've earned my place sitting in this chair as a BJP person to talk to eminent audience like this. My father studied till 10th class. My mother studied till 6th class. I don't come from a privileged pedigree. This is a party of common people. All of us get to represent how the country should be built. We don't come from a Jamindari family. We don't come from a family where son is a minister, daughter is a MLC, and one nephew is a Rajya Sabha MP, another nephew is Maharashtra TRS in charge. We don't come like that. That's the basic difference between a BJP and a Congress. A common people make this party. Of course, it will take time to build. BJP came into Tamil Nadu very late.
Now you need to interrupt.
BJP came into Tamil Nadu very late. They came very late.
We have to.
When did BJP come here? When did Janasangam come here? When did BJP make an electoral mark here?
We will extend a few minutes.
When did BJP come here? 1980, 1990. The first MLA 1996. BJP was not there when Congress was there. Of course, we had a late start here. We'll pick it up. It's a matter of time. Once we get our model right, ideology right, what you have to speak. If he says BJP is a Hindutva party, I'm saying BJP is not a Hindutva party. In his definition of Hindutva. My definition of Hindutva is all-encompassing. It doesn't discriminate anybody. I want Muslims and Christians to sit in the same table. If they have an imagination that BJP discriminates, I can't cure the disease. That's the disease of appeasement, disease of Congress. 1976, during emergency, you bring a word called secular into preamble of the Constitution. Suddenly, Congress says we are secular champions. No, that is appeasement. That has taken India backwards. What Rajiv Gandhi ji did in Parliament is a terrible crime, Shabanu case. You have completely altered the social fabric of this country. When BJP does it right, when we do a civilizational continuity, when we do a civilizational reset, you call us Hindutva party, proudly will wear that label. But BJP's definition of Hindutva is all-encompassing, non-discriminatory, take everybody along. And when you want to stock a state like Tamil Nadu, of course, I understand I'm at a disadvantage. The party came late, we are building the party, it will take time. That is not a measure. The measure is 2024 is an inflection point for BJP Tamil Nadu. Modi ji is going to come back. You can't do they agree on a prime ministerial candidate? Or is it going to be like 2004? You form a government, then you have a chair competition, then you put a roll of dice, then you select govern India. We are seeing what is happening in Israel. You have a far right, you have a centrist, You have a left centrist. What has happened to Israel? Now Israel wants a unity government now. Look at all over the world. People want a decisive government, and India should not lose this decade. Next 25 years is very important for country's growth. And people of India are very clear. They want a decisive mandate to be given to a party which has proven. And with respect to crony capitalism, sorry, I'm just ending with this here. And sir, we have to understand, when you talk about crony capitalism, how many times they have gone to the Supreme Court? Rafael Supreme Court. Rahul Gandhi ji gave an apology. Every time you go to Supreme Court, Hindenburg report, again you go to Supreme Court committee clears. I'm not defending any corporate, I'm not their spokesperson. As an Indian citizen, I'm speaking. When you have a personal agenda, every single time Congress party runs to the Supreme Court, you want to file a PIL on every single thing they lost. 2019 election was run on Rafael. He was forced to give an apology, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who was the prime ministerial candidate in 2019. Forced to give an apology to the Supreme Court. What are they talking about crony capitalism? They have to understand. You cannot come and make allegations and get away with it, sir. When somebody made a mistake, we are making an action. There is a court to monitor. NewsClick made a website. The website made a mistake. Action is being taken. Of course, there is a law of the land. There is a court. There is a system. There is an independent judiciary. And simply everything, whatever is wrong in the country, you put it on BJP. So what were you doing for 67 years? We are trying to correct what you have done in 67 years over the last 9 years. We need more time to go ahead.
Very
Exactly,
quickly,
that's
Kavitha
what we
ma'am.
are saying.
Just
No,
one
no,
quick
no.
point.
Just two lines, because we do want to discuss.
No, no, we
Vikas
asked you for time. You said you're giving us time.
Yeah,
That's
but we
not
also
fair.
have to
I think
discuss Vikas.
categorically, the government, because I believe that he has got access to the government, must categorically state perhaps in the floor of the parliament, or the prime minister must come and say there's been no incursions by China into Indian territory. We've been repeatedly asking this question in parliament. It has been stalled. No question about China has ever admitted into question hour. Can the government of India, I'm challenging the government of India, the Prime Minister of India, the Defense Minister of India, to categorically state that there has been no incursion on Indian territory and no incursion by China into Indian territory. Can they say that? Everybody knows there's been massive incursions there. And all these kind of photo ops on the border areas where incursion is happening on the other side is completely misplaced. And secondly, it's constantly saying that, there is no crony capitalism. I mean, I'm giving you example. There is nowhere in the world has one company been given so much, one corporate entity be given into a sort of an open door policy into so many sectors. That is what mature democracies do. Mature democracies don't allow concentration of economic clout into one hands. And to say that you always go to court, everybody knows the state of institutions today in this country. I don't want to specifically name that. Institutional capture has happened in the last 9 years. Everything you do is you do under the veneer of a legal sanction. Every raid is legal, technically, because somebody signs it off. Every arrest is legal because some magistrate is remanding you. But that does not necessarily make it fair. That does not make it honest. Then even Jesus Christ was crucified because there was a judge, Pontius Pilate, who put him to the crucifix. So every illegality in this world, including what happened in Nazi Germany, happened under legal sanction, against legislative sanction. So just because it happens under legal sanction, just because it happens against legislative sanction, does not make it moral.